It had been an ordinary day at the gas station until the huggy buggies arrived. No one knew where they came from or what they wanted, but one thing was for sure, they were after the slushies. Huggy buggies were known for their lovable nature. They hugged you and exclaimed, "Oh my gosh, huggy buggies." But if you tried to run from them, they would say, "Huggy buggies though," and chase you down until they got their hug. They were cute and cuddly creatures, but the thought of them invading the gas station was unsettling. As the sun began to set, the huggy buggies started pouring into the gas station. The cashier tried to shoo them away, but they wouldn't budge. The more they tried to push them away, the more huggy buggies arrived. Soon, the small convenience store was overrun with them. With their big eyes and fluffy arms, the huggy buggies headed straight for the slushy machine. They were mesmerized by the colorful drinks and the sweet smell of sugar. They began to climb over each other, trying to get to the machine first. The cashier was flustered and didn't know what to do. She tried to reason with the huggy buggies, but they didn't seem to listen. They were too focused on the slushies and nothing else. Suddenly, one of the huggy buggies spotted a human customer and ran up to them with open arms. The customer flinched, but the huggy buggy persisted. "Oh my gosh, huggy buggies," it exclaimed. But the customer didn't want to be hugged by a stranger, especially a creature they barely knew. As the chaos continued, one of the customers came up with a plan. He realized that the huggy buggies were only after the slushies. So he suggested that they offer the creatures the slushies in exchange for leaving the gas station. The group quickly got to work, filling up several cups of slushies and placing them at the back of the store. Within seconds, the huggy buggies abandoned the slushy machine and raced over to the cups of slushies. They guzzled them down with delight, their faces covered in sticky syrup. The customers watched in amazement as the huggy buggies finished their drinks and waddled out of the store. The chaos had finally subsided, and peace was restored once again. The huggy buggies had come and gone, leaving the gas station a little messy and sticky, but it was all worth it in the end. Everyone let out a sigh of relief and breathed a little easier, grateful that they had survived another huggy buggies invasion.